united, will never be divided. The workers, united, will never be divided. What do we want? And when do we want it? Now. What do we want? And when do we want it? What do we want? No justice.
Our workers demand their fair share of payments and benefits so that they could be equal workers. Just like maybe you make. I don't know what you make. I don't know what if you get paid off when you're sick or you get vacation time. But it's not okay for our workers. Give this. Anybody else wants it?
We have this letter to present to SUPED, and I'd like to call your attention to this paragraph here, where it points out that the gross income for SUPED has been substantial, and yet return for the workers has been minimal. So we think it's a question of fairness that the contributions that the workers make towards your billionaire shareholder, he's listed as one of the billionaires of the world, that the workers be treated fairly and definitely receive sick leave, vacation pay, and a substantial increase in pay. So here's the letter for you.
And then one last thing, I think that does anybody else have something to say?
Just that when you're robbing the workers of paid sick leave, of their right to paid sick leave, when you rob them of the dignity that they deserve, when you rob them of the pay they deserve, when you rob them of all these forms of respect, you're really robbing the whole community. You're taking something from the whole community.
Yo también tengo algo que decir. Hola, me llamo Elizabeth. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
José.
José. ¿Prefieren español o inglés? Ok. Queremos trabajar con ustedes, hacer lo mejor en la situación. Yo estoy con CLU, el grupo de Clergy and Lady United for Economic Justice, y creemos que podemos trabajar juntos, mejorar su comunidad. Y tenemos preguntas, queremos hablar con ustedes de qué piensas, qué es tu idea de una compañía justa, qué es tu visión para una compañía justa. Okay, algo más específico. How long have your workers been without a new contract?
This is not a union store. It's a whole separate store.
So no contract?
Such thing.
Okay. What's the
You have to ask that. You have to ask them at the table, I can imagine.
Okay, you don't have any idea why?
Like I said, we're not liberating that.
Do you have kids sick days or anything?
We're not at liberty to answer any questions. You have to take it out and give you
I hope that you all can think about these questions and think about how you can be part of the solution to this problem, because I think it's going to take all of us. Thank you.
Anybody else? I think it's fair to say that we hope that when you see these signatures, these were obtained only in one day. No? And so there are a lot of community organizations, neighborhood council, and churches that we have not even gone to yet. Okay? So what we're asking you to do is to go back to your management, look at this letter, look at the support, and then help us sit down and start this discussion all over again, because we're not going to go away.
That's right.
We're not going to go away. So let's find a way that we can have conversations. If we have to bring everybody from Highland Park, Northeast Los Angeles, Cypress Park, Glassell Park, Eagle Rock, people who shop here, there has to be a conversation, because our workers deserve, and you guys understand, you just can't have comments. But you understand our plight. because I'm sure your parents were workers too. You were workers. And so we're here to get something back from El Super, and that's equity, equality, and justice for our workers. So I just wanted to share that.
That's right.
No? We'll be back!
We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! Sin justicia! Sin justicia! Sin justicia! Sin justicia! I'd like to invite one of our best friends here in the city of Los Angeles, a city councilman, Paul Koretz, and from his office, Joel Leal, a champion for workers every day. Can we give him a hand?
Come on down.
Okay. Brothers and sisters, I represent Councilmember Paul Koretz. He's the Council District President, elected member of Council District 5, which is one of the 15 council districts. He is a strong, very strong supporter of union rights. He does not like bad employers. He likes the good ones. He wants to see people earn what they deserve. Yeah! He wants good wages. He wants good benefits. And we won't stand for less.
Yes, sir.
I personally have been a member of UFCW Local 5, that's in San Jose, for the last 32 years. And I stand strong with my brothers and sisters here. And thank you all for coming out and spreading the word. And let's keep doing this.
En español lo que dijo es que nos apoya y va a escribir una ley para que los trabajadores de aquí tengan unión.
I wish I knew what you said.
You'll know at the next council meeting. Un aplauso para Joel Leal de la oficina de Paul Koretz. Okay, next is one of our activists that's leading up this fight in our store in Inglewood, Paul Castaneda.
Buenas tardes a todos.
Buenas tardes.
Gracias a cada uno de los que están aquí, mis compañeros trabajadores, cada uno de los sindicatos y organizaciones que nos están apoyando este día para hacernos notar al súper. Soy parte de la tienda que está en Inglewood, la tienda número 15. Mi nombre, como dijo Rigo, es Paul Castaneda, soy grocery. Y estamos luchando aquí porque queremos 40 horas que cada uno de nuestros compañeros y trabajadores necesita. También necesitamos los días de enfermedad, porque hay días que podemos poder estar descansando en nuestras casas para regresar con buenas fuerzas, nuevas fuerzas para poder seguir trabajando y poder mantener a nuestras familias. Y a veces no se puede, hay que tomar una decisión entre quedarse en tu casa o seguir trabajando para pagar los biles que tienes pendientes. Además tenemos las 40 horas que necesitamos, que son muy necesarias para cada uno de nosotros. Creo que como trabajadores y parte de la comunidad también somos clientes del súper y el súper puede hacer mucho más de lo que está haciendo ahora con los trabajadores y con la comunidad. Gracias a cada uno de los que están aquí este día, porque necesitamos seguir luchando y necesitamos el apoyo de la comunidad. Gracias.
Un aplauso para Paul Castañeda. Queremos invitar a un representante de la oficina de la asambleísta de aquí, Jimmy Gómez, también es un campeón para los derechos de los trabajadores. We'd like to invite a representative from Jimmy Gómez's office, who is also a very big champion of workers' rights. This is Stephanie Romero. Un aplauso.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Así, efectivamente estamos aquí apoyando los derechos de nuestros trabajadores. Hoy en día es con los que trabajan aquí con el supermercado, pero fácilmente ayer o mañana son los maestros, son los enfermeros, cada hombre y mujer, familia que está trabajando, luchando día a día para poder sobresalir, para poder ser exitoso aquí en este país.
I just want to share, Assemblymember Gomez comes out of labor. He's out there, he was fighting out there for, and continues to fight to this day, for not only nurses, our healthcare providers, but also for our everyday working men and women. Wanted to let you know that your representation here understands the importance of having your rights be respected, of having the right wages, of having the right benefits, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone, and we stand here in solidarity with you today. Así que no están solos y continuamos aquí con la lucha y nuestra comunidad sobresale, es exitosa cuando cada miembro de esa comunidad es exitoso. O sea, no solamente los negocios, pero la gente que hace que los negocios pues sobresalgan, ¿no? Que sean exitosos dentro de nuestra comunidad. Así que gracias y pues continuamos aquí. Gracias.
Perfecto, perfect. Now we'd like some representatives from the delegation, one to do a report back in English, the other to do a report back in Spanish. Can we get volunteers from the delegation willing to talk to management? All right. Joanne, no? All right. Joanne, are you going to speak in English or in Spanish? Okay. All right, come on up.
Everyone who joined the delegation, please come
All right. Well, the delegation gets into place. Let's do some shout-outs to some of the organizations that are here. QLA. Leal. Office of Assemblymember Jimmy Gomez. The Food Train Workers Alliance. FLA. The One Las Memorias. PISA. Scope. Insert 396. UCLA Labor Center. USW. TCW, the Wait Staff Coalition, People's Wall, the National Selfie Workers Alliance, and if I miss you, it's our Walmart. If I miss you, I'm sorry, we'll come back and do it again for where I missed. Alright, ¿quién sigue?
¿En inglés o en español? ¿Cómo te gusta?
Hola, buenas tardes. Me llamo Joanne. Soy con la Alianza de Trabajadores de la Alianza del Sistema Alimentario. Hi, I'm Joanne Leal with the Food Chain Workers Alliance. So we spoke to a couple managers at the store.
A little louder. Oh yeah.
So we conveyed a message from the community that we're here in support of the El Super workers, both the union and non-union workers, and that we're willing to come back until the workers are treated with dignity, fair wages, paid sick days, a voice on the job. Hablamos con dos gerentes de esta tienda y comunicamos que estamos parte de la comunidad y apoyamos a los trabajadores de las tiendas sindicalizados y no sindicalizados, y vamos a regresar hasta que los trabajadores tengan un sueldo digno, días de enfermedad pagados y una voz en el trabajo. Eso es todo.
Perfecto.
Sin miedo.
Sin miedo.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I just wanted, I'll report in English. There were a few of us there at the door talking to management. Management basically was given the instructions that they had no comment. But I think that all of us who were there expressed the attitude of the community by telling them that we're not going to go away, and that we're here, and that we may go to other stores, and that we believe if management can get get their days off paid, get sick days, and they're paid fairly, so should the workers. We also mentioned that, you know, there was a time when Super wasn't here in Highland Park, and so Super came in, you know, what, 7 or 8 years ago, and they built this place. We thought that they were going to come in and provide choices for our local residents. But we also said, by providing choices, we also wanted our workers paid equitably. So we are here as a collaboration, and we also warned them that we got all these signatures on this letter that was presented to management in one day, that we could triple that, at least triple that, by going to all the churches and organizations and neighborhood councils in Northeast LA, and that we will be back. So together, We are on this campaign, and we're not going to give up until we meet our demands. Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Anybody else? With that, I want to give a shout out.
All right. All right.
All right.
Hi everyone, my name is V. Fonseca and I'm with CLA, that's Clergy and Laity United for Economic Justice. We represent over 500 faith leaders in the Los Angeles area, and we're here today to show that the faith community in LA supports these workers and that they support this struggle. And we're here to remind management that this is not just a political issue that they can brush off, but this is an issue of faith. This is an issue that they should stop putting profit over people and start respecting the God-given dignity that everyone has. And so we're here to remind them of those values.
Hello. All right. Anybody I missed? Say no, forever hold your peace. And I thank the support from the UFCW, Local 324, Local 1428, Local 5, Local 99, Local 135, Local 1167, Local 1428, especially Local 770. Thank you very much.
Local 5. Yeah, we go.
All right. And lastly, we want to thank the El Super workers who stand up every day and fight for their co-workers. Or they don't have a union. The workers at El Super, the union stores are also fighting for the workers in the non-union stores, and they deserve a round of applause just for that. Thank you very much, and let's tell El Super that without a living wage, without sick leave, without all of the benefits that the workers at Super A down the street have, we'll be back. 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 Thank you very much for coming. A round of applause. We'll still do some ticketing over here, and then we'll wind up. Thank you so much for all of the elected officials and all of the supporters who came to demonstrate with us today. I think we sent a loud message. Thank you.